All right, welcome back. It is a terrific Tuesday. And when I say terrific, I have, my standards are low, okay? You know what I mean? I'm 52. I don't work out. I'm not healthy. I eat completely wrong. I'm fattening. I'm balding. My joints are starting to hurt. I'm a wreck, okay? So people ask me all the time, hey, JT, how you doing today? I say, vertical is my first victory of the day. So if I'm vertical and I'm at a bet, for me, that's a win. I set the bar low. But so I think it's terrific. Every day I get up, see the sunshine. I get to look out that window and see the ocean, and that calms me down every so often. But for years, when I came time to put up the Christmas decorations, Tracy, my kid's mom, she used to say, get them up right after Thanksgiving. I want them up the next day. They got to be up the next day. And I was like, come on already. Like, all right, we'll do it. And then me and my son started this tradition of doing the stuff. And, we go out, hey, Dad, let's put the lights up. And then a couple of years back, I decided that we were going to do a little trick where we had the green lights and we're just not going to take them down for the whole year. Okay? And then last year, I said, okay, son, it's that day, we got to put up the lights. And he said, well, they're still up. I said, I know. Well, we still have to have a boys' day and put the lights up. So we go outside and we plug in the lights, and voila, they all go on. There wasn't even one dead light, 12 months. So anybody who's being pestered by their significant other to take down the Christmas lights, as long as you get the green ones and they mesh in with the trees, you could leave them up. That's pro tip number one. And I'm going on year 2. We're gonna flip the switch like Chevy Chase on Sunday on that. But it is Christmas time. I'm a very faithful man. I thank God. I know I'm a sinner and everything else. But I did want to get the Christmas tree going early this year before we popped out the outdoor lights and everything. So last night the kids came over, and I thought for the pandemic we would do the tree special this year. So here's my tree. Yeah, Mike, don't worry about my earpiece. Worry about getting the thing in. Tree is up. Of course, that's not my tree, but someone said it to me. It was pretty darn funny. So, but I will be getting to the tree very shortly, okay? Now, GFX2, Mike, there's a lot going on with this Dominion stuff, okay? And for the mainstream media, as my buddy Herb has coined the term, for the mainstream media, because they need us to believe they're bull, okay? They want to tell us that Dominion is a U.S. company, and what's everybody talking about? They're based in Boca Raton, Florida. They have like 6 employees in Boca Raton, Florida. They have a number of employees in Canada, an office that they've already abandoned. And a significant amount of their senior executives and others are Venezuelan people who actually live, the programmers, in Venezuela. So weird things afoot there. Okay, we're going to get to Arizona in a minute, but would you be confused? Would you be stricken with a little more doubt if you heard that Dominion Voting, you would think an objective technology company, right? Would you imagine if they donated money? They wouldn't donate money to an anti-Trump organization, would they now? Would they? You remember the old Bugs Bunny cartoon when his friend's in the stove and the cops are there and they say, we know he's in there. And he says, he's not in there. Would I turn this stove on if my friend Muggsy was inside? Would I? Would I? He says to the cop, and the cop says, you might, Rabbit. You might. So Bugs Bunny turns the stove on, and Bugsy's in there frying, okay? And the idea is it's like a hide in plain sight. It's like in your face. It's a deny to the end. And lo and behold, you might be confused. I'm certainly confused, but Mindy Robinson tweeted this. Dominion Voting Systems donated thousands of dollars to an anti-Trump Republican PAC linked to the Secretary of State in Nevada. Explain to me exactly what an election company is doing, donating to any political side of an election they are contracted to run. Okay? One matching record, Dominion Voting Systems, Republican State Leadership Committee. Okay, so the Republican State Leadership Committee took $5,000 from Dominion. So it's like, if you, before like the Super Bowl, You walked up to the referee and handed him $5,000 in cash. Hey, yo, ref, here's a little Scott Olskis, okay? Let's keep things honest here. Give us a fair shake, you know what I'm saying? They gave $5,000 to a PAC committed to anti-Trump rhetoric. And this is Dominion. It's supposed to be objective. Now, this ain't going to change an election. But as you start to think about all these little shoots of things that it's just not possible for any of this to happen. Okay, now, what if I told you the same company, they donated $5,000 to the Nevada PAC to shoot down Trump, okay? Now, this same company, Dominion, they were not doing the votes in Arizona. And we got some major problems in Arizona, but you can't blame Dominion. Wait. Breaking news, okay? This just in the entire state of Arizona, we use election software and systems. They use election software and systems. Mike, put that chart up. Okay? Election software and systems is the voter counting and tabulating software that is used all across the entire state of Arizona. Okay? So, Dominion, not being used in Arizona. Okay? But lo and behold, DC Drano, this guy is a mad fraud buster, great guy, friends with my friend Fog City Mitch, okay? And lo and behold, if you look at that thing, the whole entire state is ES&S systems. But one of the main counties, one of the main Republican counties in all of Arizona, you remember we had our on-the-ground expert. We had our on-the-ground expert, Uncle Dan. Okay, he was right here on the show the day before Election Day. This is when the graphic comes down, Mikey boy. And Uncle Dan was in Maricopa County. He told me straight up, JT, I'm telling you, this town is 80-20 Trump. That's why I'm scratching my head all this time saying, how did Uncle Dan catch this thing so wrong? This is a street savvy guy. This is a guy who knows the deal. This is a business guy. He knows the beat of the street and everything. Turns out that only in Maricopa County, they used Dominion voting systems, okay, with the ImageCast software in there. The ImageCast software is, of course, the one that was used in Georgia and Michigan, I think some places in Nevada, but in any event, the whole entire state of Arizona, no Dominion. Maricopa County, one little skinny county in there, ba-boom, Dominion's in there. The plot thickens. The Trump team keeps working hard. And you know what? I'm bashing the media all the time. You know that. Morning Joke, all these guys, Don Lemonhead, Fredo Cuomo. These people are the worst of all kinds of people. Joe Scarborough is an awful, awful human being. He's a disingenuous fellow, okay? And there's one guy out there who said something really real. It's on CNN. You got to see this.